The other Arizona location was a few miles south of Tucson. This proved to be yet another very challenging environment, a precipitous mountainside. Again, we were up before sunrise, and although the actual shooting site was difficult, it was fairly close by and easy to find. For this day, there was a seismologist and a shot of a helicopter bringing in his gear. The LA guys went home the next day. Don, the New York City crew, and I were off to New Orleans. Don and I scouted the swamp location before I went to Arizona. This was when we found the Cajun boatman who took us there. The Cajuns were strange. Like gypsies, they were chary of us white men. They were also white, but they considered themselves apart from the rest of us. But they were accommodating. The day before the shoot, we all went to the location. We drove about an hour out of New Orleans to the Cajuns' compound. There we boarded a couple of large power cruisers and started up a river to the swamp. After 30 or 40 minutes, we changed into several small motorboats for another 15 or 20 minutes, and finally into a flotilla of pirogues, small flat-bottomed boats propelled by poles that can move through the very shallow water of marshes and swamps. Around sunset, when the light was right, Don was able to determine the camera and boat positions for the next afternoon. On the shoot day, by 9 a.m., we were at the Cajuns' place and boated out to the shoot site for a final look and a rehearsal with our seismologist. We then headed back to the Cajuns' base for lunch. I had no idea what a special and bountiful feast it would be. When the power cruisers docked, our eyes were filled with the sight of several long tables bedecked with white tablecloths, linen napkins, wine glasses, and china plates. Among this finery were steaming platters of amazing-looking food. Shrimp, freshwater crabs, and other unknown but delicious delicacies of the swamp abounded. Wine, beer, and iced tea were served from constantly filled pitchers. It was like something out of a movie. 3 hours later, we boarded our little flotilla and headed back to the shooting location. As the sun started to set and we were about to make the shots, there arose several deep growling noises. The Cajuns explained that this was the alligators who came out to feed at dusk. David Fang Yuan was the only guy not on the boat, and he became somewhat agitated at this news. I pointed out that gators didn't like Chinese food. This got a good laugh, from all but Fang.